Welcome back to Dropshipped December. On last week's episode, we checked out the wacky world of Shop app. Now, if you missed that one, you're gonna have to go check it out first. But in this episode, by popular demand, we are going to be checking out Etsy. Now, the whole point of Etsy in its inception was a platform that would make it easy and accessible for small businesses and independent sellers to sell their products. But over the years, it's become more and more overrun and infiltrated with, why is there a banana peel on his head? Let's just say, not the most homemade, homegrown small business type of products. And it's gotten to a point where it's bad enough that, well, it's being included in a series called Dropshipping December. So with that said, let's do some shopping. Here we are, just loaded up Etsy homepage, not logged in or anything. So this is just what the average user might see when they go shopping for their Christmas gifts this year. Okay, wait, $312? Okay, this is somebody who makes a pillow out of your dog or cat. Clearly things have gotten so bad that she has to show a video of her in Photoshop drawing and making it and sewing it. There's so much slop, I'm guessing that creators have to do this now to make customers think that they're actually getting something that's handmade and authentic. And to prove my point, check this out. You scroll up and the similar items, here there's more like custom pillows, and then you see, what's this? A $12 personalized pet pillow? Even better, under $10 personalized pet pillow? I mean, let's just be honest. I'm pretty sure if somebody was hand making this for less than $10, they're losing a crazy amount of money in the time and effort it takes to make that. What does this look like to you? Maybe completely AI generated? This is the most photorealistic pillow. I mean, if this was really a true product, it should be $1,000. It says in demand. 146 people bought this in the last 24 hours. And if that's accurate, then it's no wonder that Etsy is gonna promote all of this stuff because it's clearly making a lot of money for them. I mean, I'm sure they have some kind of company values or like a mission statement. In fact, let's go ahead and check that out first before we go any deeper. Okay, here it is. About Etsy. Keep commerce human. In a time of increasing automation, it's our mission to keep human connection at the heart of commerce. That's why we built a place where creativity lives and thrives, because it's powered by people. Let's just go back to this pillow thing, take a look at the reviews. Summarized by AI, right? Weren't we just talking about like making commerce more human or... But on this same note, if we want to talk about what's really crazy about Etsy's AI policies, not only is AI generated artwork explicitly allowed by Etsy to be sold, unlike tons of other major platforms from YouTube to Steam, they don't have any kind of tag identifying a product as AI generated. As long as it's based on the seller's original prompt or inputs. Cause see, that's where Etsy draws the line. ChatGPT prompts for content creators, we don't want none of that. So you're not allowed to sell words on Etsy because that would be not creative enough. But the actual slop garbage that you create with AI, go ahead. Sure, go ahead. That was fine with us. So I didn't even consider this earlier, but now I'm curious what would happen if I just search AI art. And crazy, wow. Jigsaw puzzle for adults, and it's naked, it's gay men. It's gay actually. And wait, this is the picture that they just used in their blog. Oh, and there is a realistic AI girl, and it's just more softcore. Oh my god. Okay, it's just softcore. Watch this. AI art. Oh wait, I didn't even have to. It's the first search suggestion is AI art mature. Oh my, it's over. Oh my. And you can't make this up. Etsy is recommending me AI art prompts, and it would appear that just like everything on their site, there is just zero moderation for this. And so you, like me, might be wondering how this in any way aligns with Etsy's whole mission and purpose. And then it makes sense when you realize they've just completely sold out and they don't care anymore. Here's an article from September called How Etsy Uses AI to Support Sellers. And we can't even make it past the subtitle without seeing an M-dash. I don't know what it is, but whenever businesses reach the point where their CEO is like, we gotta embrace AI. It's the future, we gotta embrace it. Somebody write up a blog post right now about how we love AI. Every time they do that, the blog post is written by AI. Let me just search M-dash. 21 M-dashes. It's crazy. And no, that isn't just the writing style of whoever makes these Etsy blogs. Here's another un-AI related article with only 4 M-dashes, a reasonable amount. Oh, and yeah, one of these tools that they're offering to the sellers is a built-in AI generated response to your customers. Because it doesn't get more human than that, am I right? I mean, there's nothing more human than using a robot to talk to your customers. Am I right, Etsy? Like, well, here's a human. That's Sarah, who owns La Maria. Personalized gift for special her/him. Guys, it's feeling really human up in here. It's feeling really human. Here's a personalized embroidered pet shirt, which, by the way, gets a bestseller award. I mean, of course they do, because check it out, guys. It's a human. Look at this. It's a human, right? Back to the pet pillows. I was going to just show how the related searches, I guarantee you, I click on this, it's going to be an AI-generated picture. What did I say? Okay, wait, this is kind of fire. It's kind of fire. Why? Okay, wait. There's a quantity drop down. And I'm still scrolling. Caps out at 453, of course. If you want more than 453 dogs, I'm sorry, that's where we draw the line. It's just too much for us to handle. Here's the description. Megaphone emoji. Buy 3, get 1 free promotion. No code required. Obvious ChatGPT. In case you can't tell by now, the emoji at the start of every single paragraph is just an obvious giveaway. Like, sizes, a ruler emoji. Is that really providing anything? Is that really like... But I know I've been dogging on it, no pun intended, but it is owned by Alfred, who's a real human. I mean, I get that's their way of making it like seem more human, but seem is the key word there. I mean, I could say it's owned by Billy Joe Bob III, and who cares? Nobody knows who that is. So it really looks like Etsy is kind of given up on the actually caring about things being human part, and they're more focused on making it look like everything's human. They want to keep up their brand image, but they don't really care about actually committing to that brand because it doesn't make them as much money as if they just let AI slop dropshippers run their whole site. Here's Albert's shop. Pause in memory. Every pet has a story. M dash. Can't even escape it in the banner. Dogs taking showers. Dogs taking showers again. Dogs on the toilet again. Is this what you're getting? Is this what this person paid for? Like, if you're so bad at Photoshop that you can't Photoshop daily dog onto the newspaper, so you have to AI generate it, then I'm sorry. You should sit down. But of course, you know, Sandy, probably an older lady, she doesn't really notice. So she says, excellent, beautiful pictures. We just love them. It turned out so beautifully. Could not recommend getting your custom pet pictures from Pause in Memory more. Alfred? Our boy Alfred was amazing. Now let's check out Michaelina Apuglisi. Let's see here. She was also a fan of these pie slice sculpted wine glass charms, which are AI generated. But then like this picture looks real. This picture definitely looks real. It's like she actually makes these crafts, but then she also has to AI generate the promotional images for them. Bring charm, nostalgia, and a little sweetness to your holiday decor with these pie slice ornaments. M dash, this has got to be the greatest sentence on Etsy right here. Handmade by artists. ChatGPT M dash. Always made with care, detail, and a little holiday joy. Artists? Just general artists. By the way, when I reverse image search it, AI overview, ever so helpfully tells me it's a pecan pie slice ornament. I mean, this one's apple, but okay. But anyways, to get all the way back to where we originally were, it looks like these reviews are actually legit, which that's good, I guess, but also kind of sad that these people are so happy with what I would call a bit of a subpar, yeah. Etsy special gifts for Christmas. Get inspired. Let's click get inspired. Okay, here, Christmas themed pet products. Something about pets, man. Now, I'll be honest, I was doubting for a second. I was like, is this real? I mean, it looks pretty like airbrush. It looks weird. On one side, we've got like an open bottom bell, and then we've got a bell with like a ball inside. When in doubt, check out the creator, check out the seller. What's going on here? Are we only selling this one product in 10 different ways? Plaid dog scarf with faux fur collar. Christmas dog outfit plaid holiday. Christmas dog scarf with faux fur. Christmas dog bandana. Dog bandana. Bandana. Every single one of those 10 things I just read off was the exact same product. It's also great how they pretty much only have Christmas products, and you know, they've conveniently only been on Etsy for 2 months. Just 2 months. Here's a review from D. Davis. How can I leave a review when it has not arrived and the tracking is terrible? You're asking for a review when your tracking has not even picked it up and sent it on its way. Etsy has terrible tracking information. I am looking forward to it. 5 stars. 5 star. Doesn't recommend. 5 stars. Personalized plaid collar from Bobo Pup. Personalized dog collar leash from Paw ID. Christmas gift for puppy dog. Bobo collar again. Oh no, it's Bobo Pup. Bobo Pup and Bobo collar. And it's $2.50. I mean, we selling pieces of paper out here? Is a printed picture of a collar? There's no way it's $2.50. Okay, well, we've certainly confirmed that it's easy enough to find plenty of dropshipped items when it comes to personalized gifts, especially pets. I don't know what it is about pets, but I want to do the same test that I did on Shop App, where I look up a known dropship product and see if it exists on Etsy. And we'll go ahead and use the same test with the egg scroller roller doodad gadget. Okay, we got some interesting stackable wooden quail egg holder. Hold on, this might be the coolest thing I've ever seen. Shout out to Old Zion's Woods. Okay, fire. This is fire. Say what you want about the red Arial font with thick black outline, but it looks nicer to me than an AI generated image. You know, can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? And it's crazy because somehow I missed that this image is actually AI generated. If you look closely in the back, the eggs are all morphed together. And in another one of his products, old boy, you know, had to AI generate some carrots on his cutting board because, I don't know, maybe there's no food in his house for him to take this picture himself. Perhaps even worse, the AI brisket here. Delicious. Why would you take a fake picture of the product that you're selling? Especially this cutting board, which is a unique one-of-one item. But beyond being lazy, it does seem that this is technically against Etsy's rules. They say that when you create your listings, you must use your own photos. The photos should showcase the actual finished product that you made. But now that I know Etsy's general stance on AI, I'm not sure that they would even take issue with this. I imagine the defense would be, well, it is the picture of my product. I just asked AI to add, you know, a smoked brisket on top of it. I mean, it's really no different than just a little bit of Photoshop, which, first of all, over-the-top Photoshop is also a red flag. Unnecessary. Lazy. If he had photoshopped on the carrots and peppers, I would have been just as confused as if he AI generated it. Why not just get a carrot and put it there? But second of all, it is different than Photoshop. Because in Photoshop, you can just overlay an image of a carrot without changing the picture of the cutting board. Notice the wood grain in this actual picture of the cutting board and compare it to one of the AI generated pictures. For the most part, it gets the pattern right of the light and dark wood, but as far as the actual detail of the wood grain, I mean, if there's no way it's gonna get that exactly right. It's just dreamed up a new image. So this is straight up deceptive marketing. It is here, sure enough, our stackable egg organizer. Oh, scroll down a little more and here it is again. And here is an AI generated egg bed tray. Look at this. First of all, why are you holding it up in the air while balancing an egg in your palm? And then this egg that you're picking up is just a really long egg. It's just a bit of an odd shaped egg. Oh, and I almost missed the egg that's just sitting in the pan, shell on. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I like a little texture in my omelet. And of course, the classic stove. The stove with no brim. The stove with no controls on it. Perfect. Exactly as pictured. Exactly as pictured? All right. Exactly as pictured? I'm guessing that if I were to reverse image search maybe this picture. Wait, here's an exact match from fair.com. Did we just find a new dropshipping hub? Yeah, we can't even get distracted on this. It's a Etsy video. Do they even claim that it's handmade? Maybe they don't. Handcrafted with love. But getting back to the worst of the worst here. Something straight from AliExpress. This one calls itself an egg rolling machine. I don't think you can call it a machine if it's just plastic. It's just gravity, little bro. It's just gravity, actually. Like, imagine you're going to make breakfast one morning and you open the fridge and you're like, okay, now they're rolling. There we go. Let's just check out what other products one of these egg scroller sellers has, because surely you can't just specialize in egg scrollers. Nova Treasures Market has got quite a few products. Everything from over-the-door hanging organizer to earwax remover with soft spiral tip and Labubu outfits. Labubu outfits. Bring autumn charm to your plush dolls with these adorable handmade outfits. It's designed for 20 centimeter bunny plush dolls. Any will work. Any that are just 20 centimeters and bunny plush dolls. But here I am, you know, I'm talking a lot of trash on this seller, but I have no way of proving that they didn't make these 20 centimeter plush bunny doll outfits themselves by hand. Wait, what's this logo in the bottom of the image here? It's like a sparkle looking thing? Wait, hold on. Google, Gemini. Don't tell me. Looks like every one of these images is AI generated. And you know what? It's actually not that hard to tell. If you zoom in a little bit and see that instead of saying Prada, it says pipiata or papaya or fpaba or padad lambda. This seller just confuses me because we go from like Christmas gift to, you know, pack magic sponges. This is the last thing I should be seeing on Etsy. What I want to see on Etsy is like a picture of a guy going like this and holding the product in the other hand like this. Not this stuff. This belongs on Amazon. And it does appear that I've messed up my recommendations a little bit. I've got Labubu and egg racks and also cherished pet memories. Good dog sticker, furry pet pup hypno. So, oh, what's this? What is this? Is this allowed on Etsy? This is far and away the worst thing I've ever, in 11 carts? All right, for my final test, I've cleared all my cookies. We're gonna start with a blank, fresh Etsy, and I wanna search for a plausible Christmas gift. Nothing personalized, nothing that we know is probably gonna have dropshippers already. I just wanna emulate what might be a real, authentic experience for the average consumer using Etsy. But what's something you might get for a lady that you love? A ring. Okay, handmade state quarter ring. This looks pretty good. From Berkshire Bowls. Looks good. Looks good. We have birth flower ring 925. Okay. This doesn't look super handmade. It's from PB Jewelry Gift. A bloom of art gently wrapped around your finger. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't tell me. Pet colors? What even is this? Why is there a banana peel on his head? Get the banana off his head. And I'm telling you, every time we come across one of these that looks like dropship product, or at least low quality, it's always perfect 5-star reviews. Simply stunning, love it. Same person, by the way. Same product, by the way. Makes a wonderful gift. A great granddaughter. Simple, beautiful, dainty for a young lady's finger. From Elizabeth. Elizabeth's favorite item, in case you were wondering, mama corn. This can't be a real person. No, daddy corn. Well, anyways, if you were keeping track, that is the second result. When we looked up just the word ring, the second result came up was a dropship product on Etsy. You know, the platform for, well, not dropshipped products, usually. So I dug deeper into this jewelry stuff on Etsy, and I'm gonna be honest, it just makes my head spin. I literally felt like this picture, searching through all these different weird sites, trying to reverse image search stuff, following evidence. But here's what I'll say. I couldn't find any concrete evidence that these are dropshipped items, as in I couldn't find them for sale on, say, AliExpress. But some of their items, like this personalized cat ring, easily found on Temu and Shein. And the only kind of evidence this guy provides that he's an actual, jeweler is this one video where he's sitting on an empty desk in front of a window, imprinting a name into a little necklace charm. And again, this is allowed by Etsy. You can take a dropshipped item, do a minimal amount of effort to make it personalized, and that's a-okay. That counts as transformative. But that wouldn't apply to these items, which don't claim to be personalized. Also, they have a website with a blog, and it's just your most typical, garbage, ChatGPT, what is this? What is this? And now check this out. Here's 3 sellers, 2 of which are star sellers with 5-star reviews. All 3 are selling the exact same ring. I mean, it is identical, every single detail on it. So much that these 2 actually look like the exact same image. Look at the reflection. Over here, it has the exact same green reflection. This looks like the exact... It has the watermark. It has the watermark in it. Okay, well, this seller literally stole the picture from this seller, but I can tell you this seller's not legit because kindly be advised that if you require a stone replacement, please reach out to us prior to placing your order. And their profile picture, this is Derek right here. This is Derek. Well, if you just reverse image search Derek, you're gonna find him on maybe every single website ever created. So the point is, it's near impossible to even tell what's real or what's not unless you do an absurd amount of digging and researching. And then even then, you just have to hope and pray that somebody's telling the truth, because $174 is a lot of money to waste on a potentially cheap dropshipped item. These scammy sellers and scammy listings aren't just some annoyance, something you have to trudge through to find the real stuff. There's so much of it, it makes it genuinely unusable. And I'll be back with a little more to say on that in a second. Well, at least the third product, surely this is handmade. Well, that's an AI generated picture, so things are not looking good at the moment. Let's just check out Chic Luxy. Surely it can't be quotation mark flash sale. Enjoy 50% off on all jewelry. And we also got the Black Friday sale only today. But yeah, here's our products. Are any of these pictures actually real? And reverse image searching it shows a number of matches that look very similar to this product, probably the same product, from Walmart, Amazon, and you guessed it, Etsy, 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 Etsy. And I was gonna end the video, I know I always do this, but this reminds me of one more thing. Let's go to Shop app, let's look up ring here. Yeah, sure, let's do this gold knot ring from Elevated Faith, reverse image search it, and how much you want to bet that Etsy will show up in the results. Boom, stop the timer, stop the timer. Oh, $305. Now pause. That might seem like a huge price compared to a lot of the other cheap jewelry that you can find on Etsy. That's because the ring claims to be solid 14 karat gold, and if true, it would be an understandable price. But there are countless very similar looking rings, including by that same seller, that are dirt cheap in the $20 to $30 range. And the trick is that these rings say gold in the title, but usually hidden way down in the description, they reveal that they're only gold filled, which means for a ring this thin, there's probably 2 tiddlywinks of gold. But even putting that aside, these stores are still incredibly suspicious. If these rings truly are handmade and contain even a little bit of gold, then there's no way after the cost of labor and materials that they could be making any profit. You go to some of these sellers and they'll have like 25,000 sales, and yeah, that may be over 6 years, but if you do the math there, that's 4,000 sales a year. If you're selling 4,000 items of jewelry in 1 year, that means that you have to be producing about 11 items a day. And then check out Cat's Studio here. Got a banner with all these tools, so that's how you know they're legit. But wait, all of their products are like these cheap looking sterling silver rings that you usually see on AliExpress. And check out this owl one. Get a nice, good, long look at it. And tell me if it looks similar to this owl one. Etsy's pick, by the way. Hand selected by our style experts. Okay, well maybe this is just the actual owl ring, and this seller's just cramping on this seller's style. Oh, but wait, the same ring is also on this seller. Oh, and also this seller. Oh, and also this seller. It's sold out, but yeah, hey, it was there. It was there. Oh, and also you buy Hong Kong. And every single one of these sellers has 5 stars. So needless to say, I am beyond confused, and I have no idea how any customer could ever trust any item they see on Etsy. Unless I'm like sitting down in a FaceTime call, watching the seller create my product, I don't know if I could believe it. I don't know. Well, there you go. I think that's a nice stopping point to end this journey. In summary, Etsy's homepage recommended us AI-generated pet gifts. 2 of the 3 first results when you look up something as simple as ring are from dropshippers. And we even got recommended graphic furry under like the pet gifts category, which, you know, depending on the user, that might not have been a very pleasant surprise. And all of these products that say personalized are either AI-generated or just really low quality, slapping a sticker onto a drop-shipped product. And all of this while Etsy has a whole page talking about their creativity standards, which state that every item must be either handmade, designed, or hand-picked by the seller. So explain this, Etsy. This is literally something you get out of one of those quarter machines in a mall. So yes, even though Etsy tried to set itself apart on the online shopping marketplace by claiming that they care about human commerce, handmade products with an emphasis on quality and transparency, well, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. So as always, and as I'll keep saying throughout Dropship December, be careful of what you buy out there. Don't give money to scammers. Don't give money to dropshippers when you could get a real, authentic item and support somebody who is actually working, actually making something of value. So good luck with your Christmas shopping, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss next week when I talk about eBay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.